know those words, they hurt me. You'd found out what made me angry, then use it to your ability. Now you're trying to avoid me. You're the big problem here, a bully to many for so many years. Now shut your mouth, close your ears. Never learned your lesson and nobody cares. That's what you're here for, here to make me miserable. I know you get joy out of it. You hurt me but call me the same names again. You know I never let go, and that's so unforgivable. I know you ruined my childhood. You hurt me and do it all over again. You ruined my childhood. You hurt me and do it all over again. You always made sure I was last, never was anyone's friend in class. You always seemed angry and mad, but I know deep down you are so sad. You are so sad. Happy people don't do shit like that. So stop dragging me down. So stop dragging me down. That's what you're here for, here to make me miserable. I know you get joy out of it. You hurt me but call me the same names again. You know I never let them, and that's so unforgivable. I know you ruined my childhood. You hurt me and do it all over again. You ruined my childhood. You hurt me and do it all over again.
It's that time of day again. It's the moment you've all been waiting for. It's Dusty Bloody Pro League! Boo, boo, boo! What's going on, everybody? Audio check. That's what we're talking about. Let's get after it. We got five. I was about to do the W's because it is W's because it's Dusty Pro League. We got 5 people in the chat. Welcome, everybody. We got a SKEPTAAR supporter. We can actually hear Bannockburn inside the game just now. We got Apollo saying, "Let's go. Let's get after it." Starting up the game. Boo, boo, boo. Let's get after it, everybody. Hope you're all excited for today's one. Let's hear. Let's get after it, everybody. Audio check. Yeah, everything is good. Everything is good. Of course, if your stream isn't running in 180p, we experienced a problem last stream where some guy's stream was in like 144p or something. Might have been Slint Gecko. If your stream isn't in 180p, what are you doing? Get into the YouTube settings. Go into quality. Get it up to 180p. Boo, boo, boo. Joe liker. I do like Joe. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's a great genre, in my opinion. But you got to listen to the right Joe songs. Some of them are trash, some of them are good. Yang Yang and all that. Come on, Banny. We got Apollo. He's here, wanting Banny to get through this. He wants him to get a win. He's showing his support in chat. What's your excuse? Jacko coming in as the first ban. Blitz. Rook. Mortsy. Big moves. Tacticians. We've got managerial masterclasses coming up in Dusty Pro League today. Let's get into it. Boom. Here we are. This is the screen you've all been waiting for. This is the gameplay screen. Talking about the bans, because I haven't been talking about bans that much. I don't talk about it much. So let's go over it. We've got Blitz and Rook on SKEPTAAR side. Blitz, we've saw a lot of me playing Blitz. Now, I haven't seen much Barney playing Blitz, but I guess it's good to get him away. It's good to get that Blitz away, because you don't want him. He's a pest. You could be in a match point situation, and that Blitz is going to ruin your dreams. Good ban, in my opinion. Rook is a weird one, but he's a good operator. You think about a 1v1 situation, you got 2 impacts, you got extended barrel, which has now got a big upgrade. You're going to have that 2.0 scope. You've got that armour that you can self-revive with. I think it's a great ban. Let me know your opinions down in the comments. The park. Why theme park? Says Joseph Periwinkle Victorio Biden. I tell you what, this is how it gets made. I go onto the ranked playlist, type in all the maps into a wheel spinner, and the ones that come up is the ones that get played. Theme park is in ranked this season, so it's going to get played. If we stick to just the good maps, it's going to get hella boring. We need a bit of spice. We need a bit of seasoning on this chicken. Yeah! 2 minute 40. And the Flex Apollo game, I was talking a little bit. 140. Here we are at 240. Talking about Flex Apollo. Make sure you have checked out all the other games. Go into my channel, go into the playlist section, and click on Dusty Pro League. It's filled from oldest to newest. You're missing out if you haven't already. Get with it. Check it out. Get after it. Skeptaar's on the roof. Nothing's happening right now. He might be opening hatch with this gone 6. It's looking likely. Yeah! He's opened hatch. This is going to be an interesting play with Finka. The gadget and the flashbangs merge together so nicely to create a good rush. Now, does he have what it takes to do that type of rush? Or is he just going to play a normal round of Siege? Looking at the other bans of Jacko and Motzi, just great bans. Motzi's a bit of a weird one. You ban Motzi really if the guy you're going up against is just a crazy fragger, then you ban Motzi. Bannockburn's done that. SKEPTAAR's definitely a fragger. That's the most controversial one out there, I think. Jacko, just a generally good ban for 1v1s. SKEPTAAR drops the hatch and he's getting into that double barricade with no rest period. Boof. Opened up. Minute 25 to go, and he's going to get in a little swing. Now Bannockburn is on the right side of that doorway. And Bannockburn can choose when he wants to swing. SKEPTAAR, great flashbang. That is going to get right onto Bannockburn's position. SKEPTAAR's going to push on that. A good decision to make. Shots getting traded out, but nothing lands, and it might be a diffuser to go down here. If he puts in this diffuser, I do like it, because that is exactly what I do, but he fakes it, knowing that Bannockburn is going to push up on his position. Big hits from SKEPTAAR there, right into the neck of Legion. Diffuser going down again. 3 seconds on it, and I think he's going to stick it this time. He does, and Diffuser getting down is giant. Legion now is going to go for a push. Finka has pressed himself over to the bathroom side, and Bannockburn is going to kill SKEPTAAR. Bannockburn with the first round there in great fashion. Diffuser down, the pressure's on him, but it doesn't get to him. SKEPTAAR, he's over at bathroom. Impact gets made over at the double doors that got took down previously in that round. I don't know if SKEPTAAR got distracted from it, because he was looking at the doorway, I think. But Bannockburn was first to it, and he gets the first round. 8 viewers in the chat. Thank you everybody that is watching the stream. Hype says to Chillis, that is facts. If you're at Dusty Pro League and not showing the hype, then what's you doing? If you're at Dusty Pro League and you haven't liked the video, haven't subscribed, and if you're watching it in the video format after the stream, and you haven't put down a wee comment on your favourite round, then you're missing out. You get 1 life, live it to the fullest. What's your excuse? Get after it. I thought this was Fortnite build battles. My bad, my bad. I hope that this Dusty Pro League wasn't too misleading. But you're here, and Dusty Pro League is so prestigious that you don't have to leave because you got disappointed. You won't even get disappointed. Trust the process, enjoy the stream, sit back, relax, grab all those sweets that you've been contemplating eating for the last week that are in the cupboard of the kitchen, grab them, and enjoy yourself. In for a good game. Motzi, Rio, let's go. Banny says Apollo! Apollo showing that support. Where are you? Audible gasp, exactly. I get shocked by these moments. Banny says to Chilla 7-5. Banny says to Chilla, get your score predictions in the chat. Let's go Banny, let's go Banny, says Apollo. Shock emoji from some spammy letters. Apollo spamming that let's go Banny. I'm disappointed. I thought this was Fortnite Build Battles. Wow, we got 2 viewers who thought it was Fortnite Build Battles. Sorry to disappoint you, but it's Dusty Pro League, so in reality, you didn't actually get disappointed. Damn, SKEPTAAR was ready for the Capcom traps there. It's a strategically good placed Capcom trap, and he was ready for it. That's impressive that he even had the patience to check that. Most people just go running through. And does he have wall hacks? He immediately shooting to that side, assuming Banny was there, and he would be correct, but Banny's not swinging that. Wish this was Fortnite for real? No, you don't. You will enjoy this. As this game plays out, you'll learn to love it. It's an amazing series. And amazing players, with an amazing host, with an amazing community. Best community on Rainbow Six YouTube. Let's go after it. Bannockburn over, it's a certain side, a split big swing, and it's already over! First gunfight, and Bannockburn takes it! Osa shield's down, you're thinking to yourself, SKEPTAAR's got it under control, he's got the shield cover, but the first swing, the first gunfight, Bannockburn slaughtering down SKEPTAAR again. He's got that extended barrel, but he doesn't need it, he gets headshots only. Bosh! Swings it, lovely precision, gets the job done, doesn't overcomplicate it. That's Banny. So Chalice, you need to stop being such a hater. This is Dusty Pro League. Stop being a hater. When you enjoy your life to the fullest, there's got to be rest days. You just chill and watch a bit of Dusty on your rest day. Nothing can go wrong. Live, laugh, love, Dusty Pro League, Joseph, Periwinkle, Victoria, Biden coming in with straight facts and a couple hundred emojis, because that stuff is the realest. 100%. Dusty Pro League makes this house a home. Victoria Biden, he knows his stuff, and he couldn't be any more spot on. Dusty, woof. Has Bannockburn up to senses recently? Boy, that was quite the 360. I've never seen Bannockburn pull off at that kind of speed. He's been touching the new controller settings. That was sexy. Krusty this Friday. Whee! Everybody in chat get hyped for that. So Chalice is going to be hosting Krusty this Friday if all goes to plan, so make sure you check out his channel. It's not linked in the description, but it will be linked in the description if I stream my perspective of it. But you should be watching Chalice's perspective, even if I do stream my own, because he is the host of it, and it's more exciting watching his view. Go check it out when it happens this Friday, this Friday, this Friday! Let's get it! Let's go Barney saying Apollo a good few times. SKEPTAAR is nervous, I think he is. And Bannockburn, he's been having a bad day on Siege today, I've been told. And SKEPTAAR's been having a good day. He went 21 and something in ranked recently, SKEPTAAR, while Banny went 6 and 6, I believe. They won the game 5-3. And SKEPTAAR, he's been on form in ranked. But I tell you what, the pros will tell you as well. Ranked and Pro League, it's not the same thing. Pro League and Dusty Pro League, it's not the same thing. Dusty Pro League is levels. You know it. SKEPTAAR, in waiting room. Putting down the Osa shield again, but as we learnt from the previous round, Osa shield doesn't mean you're protected. It means Banny's on you. Destroying that barricade, and I tell you what, nearly wallbanged a bit of Banny there. Maybe digging into his leg. You can see here from the bird's eye angle. First of all, you can check how many gadgets they got if you want, when I extend these operator cards. But no action. Bannockburn holding waiting room double doors while SKEPTAAR just simply drones out. He's got a minute 20 left, and that drone is on the path to Bannockburn. But it is a vigil. SKEPTAAR now, going to go for a swing. He doesn't see Bannockburn and actually has to take hits in that situation. That's a bit of damage, and I'll tell you what, SKEPTAAR is shook up. Now he's going to be holding on to that A or B site. I can't really make it out. Bannockburn's going to go for the swing, and SKEPTAAR actually sees him there. Sees a little bit of that dark shadow going across the screen. Bannockburn's head is doing a little bit of head glitch on. The B-bomb swings. No bullets get connected there. Bannockburn might go for one. He does, and he completely destroys SKEPTAAR. That's a brilliant kill. Headshot. Snaps on. Boom. That's why you aim head level. Bannockburn out here teaching while still playing, while still performing, while still being under the floodlights. Brilliant kill from Bannockburn, and SKEPTAAR going down 3-0. Who would have expected this? The haircut is getting to him. I tell you what, the haircut is not getting to Banny. But If that's Skeptaar's punishment, then I'll be getting a Skeptaar. Musty low league. Nah, this is Dusty Pro League. We up for real, for real. We are up. And who else is up? It's Bannockburn. Skeptaar mid for real, Victorio Biden. That is a bold shout. He is second in the league just now. But as it stands, I don't think he'll be second. Maybe, well, I don't know. Remember, if you want to know the league standing, stay until the very end of the stream, because at the end we will be having the league standing update. Dusty Pro League. Alright, alright. Okay. Skeptaar promised me £50 if I rooted for him. Well, Elijah Bingus, keep it up. Show the Skeptaar love, and maybe we'll get your money. Is that Skeptaar's drone, by the way? Oh, it's Inside Cafe, okay. I love Siege, my favourite game, best thing ever. Facts, the chillis. If you don't hate the game, is it truly a good game? I'll let you think about that quote, everybody. Bannockburn promised me a good time if I rooted for him. Oh. Well, I tell you what, if that's what you're into, if that's the way you swing, that's the way you swing. You do you, bro. But what does matter is that you're here rooting for Bannockburn. Respect, respect. He got the momentum, he does. Bannockburn said to me before the game that he wants to make sure he gets that first round in his pocket. He wants to make sure he gets that first round because that'll be... I can't actually remember the reason, but it would be a bit of stress off his shoulders. He's got that first round, he can build off that. Doesn't want to give Skeptaar that early momentum. Banny is clear as Skeptaar. Oof, Apollo coming in with a bold statement there, but it seems to be playing out as facts right now. Skeptaar is quaking, says the Chalice. The way he's playing, that's true. Bannockburn rotating back at Cash, while Skeptaar's just at bottom floor, clearing out cams and checking out the corridors. Skeptaar got to watch out for his forfeit. Facts. I hope Bannockburn promised you right. The chat's getting a bit frisky now, so to put the attention onto the game. We just saw Skeptaar move up Dragon Stairs there, and actually could get a wall bang on Bannockburn if he had wall hacks. He doesn't know, which is a good thing. Bannockburn chilling inside Cash, and if Skeptaar moves down this hallway, Bannockburn will get an easy kill, and he will! Skeptaar's not clearing his ankles! What is going on here? Bannockburn with a 4th round in a row. Skeptaar, he's not checking his back. He's been backstabbed there by the MP5. Took down. That's 4 rounds on the spin. What is going on here? Right, I will say, so Sachella says, please say, your mum's so dumb, when she was playing Minecraft she thought it was real. You have stage 4 canker. I wish you all the best in your stage 4 canker, bro. If you actually have stage 4 canker in the chat, then I feel bad for you. Sachillis doesn't know. We got a bit of toxicity from Sachillis. He's going after the players here, or probably going after Skeptaar. Or maybe he's just trying to imitate what Bannockburn's saying right now, who knows. The ball canker is real, that's true. People, check your balls, because you never know if there's going to be a lump lurking. You gotta watch yourself, man. Stuff's serious out here. If you want to know how to check your balls, bro, just search it up online. I don't really know. I roughly know. Get in a hot shower, and the rest is the procedure. Anyway, Skeptaar, he's gonna go with Sledge again. He's making his way out of wherever that spawn is. I don't know what that spawn's called. There's bumper cars, and I know there's something else, and that's it. OzzytheeOne lacking on his spawn point knowledge. Bannockburn's done a good pick of Thunderbird. He's gonna get 1 Thunderbird station behind that throne, which is a nice little spot. But Skeptaar, whoa, he's already up there. Up there, upstairs. Destroying that ceiling. Opening up angles. Now Bannockburn does have a C4, so he needs to be careful of that. We're going to see how he operates. Now luckily for Skeptaar, right now Bannockburn is in throne. But if Bannockburn makes a move over to Armory, you never know what that 4C can do. See what I've done there? Switched about C and 4 to make it a funny joke. Appreciate the banter on Dusty Pro League. Where are you at? Oh, and there's the C4! I was... That's what we were waiting for! Look at that! I mean, it was a bit of a stretch there. The C4 has spread out quite the way. But out of nowhere, the C4, I tell you what, Bannockburn, he's just sitting inside throne room waiting for the time to strike. But Skeptaar's just sledging from above. I'm just sitting. I'm like, oh yeah, we're chilling. Have a wee gander at the chat. And boom! C4 explosions go off. Skeptaar took down for the 5th round in a row. What's going on?
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
What I will do here, actually, I haven't done it before. This is the stats. Nah, wait, I'm not gonna do that ever again, right? I'm not gonna do that ever again. If you want to know the stats of the players, then R6 tracker them. This is the usernames. The reason I'm not gonna do that again is because I don't want to be like leaking any cross-platform usernames or stuff. You know, Dusty Pro League gets big time. Don't want to be leaking any usernames. Aye, our community's sick anyway. Our community's the best community inside Rainbow YouTube, so
5 seconds left.
I don't think yous would do anything bad. But yous can just go R6 tracker it and see for yourself, man. And actually, all I can show you right now is win-loss ranking KD. You might want to know more. Go check out an R6 tracker. You know what, I'm gonna go bold 7-0 Barney. Well, Apollo, your prediction is 5 rounds in, nearly 6, but we'll take it. 7-0 Barney's looking promising. SKEPTAAR, going with Sledge again. He's at that cafe terrace, aka outside upper arcade. Now he's outside cafe. He's gonna do a little bit of droning. He's favoured the droning quite a lot, but I tell you what, he's been getting slammed, so I tell you what, again, he's gonna have to switch something up. He's gonna have to do a big managerial switch up because it's not working for him. He does find Bannockburn though, and actually still has a drone alive. He's gonna go and sledge down the quad walls there. Big angle's getting opened up. Bannockburn has a nice long peak there, but it's not gonna be too great as he has that 1.0 zoom with the holographic. SKEPTAAR could actually go on and plant just now because Bannockburn hasn't made a rotate at break room. He needs to go through to objective. And if he makes the rotate now, then SKEPTAAR will be alerted of it. So SKEPTAAR could have a good plant opportunity. Bannockburn's on cams, and it seems that that main lobby, main arcade cam is still up, which is quite big info. SKEPTAAR making his way downtown. He's now going to be actually moving his way closer to site, closer to where Bannockburn is. Frag grenade comes out, and this might be his cutie plant. No, it's not. It's going to be his cutie swing. Does swing. Little bit of whiff, but gets Bannockburn there. 5-1, not 6-1. And SKEPTAAR way around back. The comeback is on, ladies and gentlemen. Keep your eyes open, keep the stream up, because SKEPTAAR, he does get an attack round on Theme Park. Now, he's going to get that attack momentum, switch over to defence, and it's a good position to be in. Bannockburn has said that Ozzy is very good at winning consecutive rounds in a row, getting that momentum. Will SKEPTAAR do it again? Is it maybe a diamond type of thing to be with those momentum, be with getting those rounds, those consecutive rounds? It might be, it might not be. We're going to see SKEPTAAR's prep. My man Barney destroying. I'll be back in 10 minutes. I mean, that's 10 minutes you're never going to get back unless you rewatch this. And it's always better live. You can have an input in the chat. So, your loss. But hey, as long as you come back, that's what matters. Because I don't want you missing out on this great gameplay. I'm going to cast the stream to my neighbour's TV. Aye, that's it. Dusty Pro League, we're going global. We're going national. We're going urban. We're going suburban. We're doing everything. Cast and stream to neighbours' TVs. What do you know about us? Oof. So Chels's been a bit frisky today. A bit same with Dank Express, but Dank Express has cooled it down. Now he's spreading it global, the live stream. Barney's prepared to win here. He sure should be. Had a 5-0 lead. That's nearly as much as you can ask for. Jojo, you are very correct and smart and very considerable. I'll let you figure out who Jojo is. If my child doesn't watch Dusty, I'm disowning them. It's Straight facts. Hey, look, if your child doesn't watch Dusty though, it might be a parental issue. I know you're watching Dusty, but you've got to spread it to the younger generations. Let your family watch Dusty. Let's get after it. Slint is back. That was a quick 10 minutes and you'll be glad to be back. Slint, SKEPTAAR, he's looking like he's on the comeback. Don't know if you saw that. But it's 5-1. That's what we're talking. I can sense the Reddit gold. Okay, right, Sechellis is moving mad today. Sechellis, you gotta chill. Sechellis needs to chill because he is moving a madness in the comments, but he won't need to chill when he's commentating up a storm on Krusty Pro League this Friday, possibly. Make sure to stay tuned for that. Goonido coming on to Bannock Burn. Does SKEPTAAR know where that is? Or where that... Did I say what that is or where that is? But what I meant to say is where that is. He might. He's looking over at that side of the map. And the Yana clone is gonna come out. Bannock Burn's not making the greatest use of the Yana clone. Just having a wee gander about. And there's barricades, so he couldn't really do anything with it. Now it seems that Bannock Burn maybe thinks that SKEPTAAR's on a wee bit of a roam. But he's not. It's inside sight. I don't know if that was SKEPTAAR or Bannock Burn who made that hole, but SKEPTAAR's going to go for a swing. Bannock Burn's in cover, and there we go. The drone has now spotted the Legion, and I don't know if Legion spotted the drone. I tell you what, maybe he's not. Big swing going to come out here. Oh, no, it's not. It's going to be a good grenade. Oh, he screwed it up. Nearly killed himself with it. Now the swing's going to come out. Goonido into him. Damage being hit onto Bannock Burn. Big pressure situation. Still going to go for it, though. Not giving up on it. SKEPTAAR letting Bannock Burn have the time to take out that Goonido. Now, a re-chuck, a re-frag grenade going to come in. It's a good frag grenade, but not near enough to SKEPTAAR. As SKEPTAAR rotates round to the other side. Through the big rotate and the double walls. Now, Bannock Burn moves into sight. He's going to go for a swing. There's the head glitch on the A-bomb. He's going to have to swing again or put down the diffuser, and SKEPTAAR gets it. Brilliant play there from the two. Brilliant rotation from SKEPTAAR there. He's made his way round to the other objective, finds the head of Bannock Burn there. The little glimpse that he gets, he makes the most of it. Boof! Bannock Burn's head implodes, and it's 5-2 now. The comeback is on. We got 10 viewers in the chat. This might be a Dusty Pro League record, or we're tying for the record. But I'll remind you again, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching Dusty Pro League, if you're enjoying this, I don't know why you wouldn't be enjoying this, but if you're enjoying this, make sure you like the video, make sure you subscribe, show the love and support. It's absolutely free, not asking for any donos, not asking for any patrons. Show the love, show the support, but don't only show the love and support to me, show the love and support to my TikTok, my Twitch, and Bannock Burn and SKEPTAAR. In the description you'll see the links to any person that is included in my videos. If you go onto the Dusty Pro League 1v1 created playlist in my channel, you'll see every game filtered from oldest to newest, and you can click on one with a different player, different set of players, and you can go and subscribe to them. Because remember, Dusty Pro League, it's not just me, it's not all about me. Without the players, it wouldn't be possible. Respect to everyone. And of course, this is a little cheeky promo for Sechellis, but I tell you what, go subscribe to Sechellis as well, because he is the man that hosts Krusty Pro League. I compete in Krusty Pro League, SKEPTAAR competes in Krusty Pro League. It's a PC tournament, you could say. PC little custom game that happens. It's a lot similar to Dusty, that is why it's called Krusty. Go check it out. If I stream my POV, then the link of Sechellis will be in the description, but I encourage you to watch Sechellis more than me, because he's the man hosting it. He's where it's at. Maybe go watch my video after Sechellis' stream, if you want to be a true gentleman or lady. It's 5-1, the comeback is at 5-3, says Sechellis. That's a very good point. If SKEPTAAR can win 3 on the spin, he set himself up nicely for a good comeback, and the momentum will be with him. He's sitting inside sight again. Nothing too risky. Defense-sided map. Who chose this? Aye, this is a random spin of every single ranked map. Every map that is in ranked gets put into a wheel spin, and it's total random between every match. I know there's going to be bad maps, but there will also be good maps. It's not going to be repetitive. That is a default cam. He's getting that, Barney. Need to be open-minded. Pros don't fake, just saying. That is facts from you, Slint. This is Dusty Pro League, though. We are levels above Pro League. Okay, Elijah. Elijah is enjoying the comeback quite a lot. There isn't a person in this universe that doesn't love a bit of Dusty. That is so facts, Apollo. Apollo's also a player inside Dusty Pro League. He's one of the people you need to show your love to. Apollo go. Bannockburn takes down barricades. He's opened up many walls. He's opened up 2 walls and took down a barricade, and SKEPTAAR might go for a wee sneaky play. But is Bannockburn ready for it? No, he's not. SKEPTAAR just goes back into sight. And Bannockburn going to go for the swing. SKEPTAAR's made his way round to split, and he doesn't really know where to peek because there's so many openings, and this is something that Bannockburn does that Taylor didn't do in my 1v1 against him. Make sure you go check that out. It was my previous livestream. This is something that didn't happen with Taylor, with all these different openings, but SKEPTAAR is holding the right breach, and Bannockburn's going to swing. Bannockburn's low. Very low. One more bullet, or even an impact grenade from SKEPTAAR would actually win him this round. SKEPTAAR's gone off the assumption that Bannockburn's going to rotate around, but Bannockburn could just make a dart in his sight, and it is going to make a dart in his sight. SKEPTAAR's there, but on ADSs, and SKEPTAAR wins a 3rd round in a row. Oh, if you're a Bannockburn fan, that is heartbreak. He on ADS, and I guarantee to you, he's hitting himself right now, punching himself, practicing boxing on his dog. He doesn't have a dog. Because him on ADS in there was probably the thing that prevented them from getting that kill. He wasn't ready for SKEPTAAR to be close on that bomb. But I tell you what, SKEPTAAR was ready for Bannockburn to push in. He had all his angles covered. And it's 3 rounds on the spin. It's a comeback looking good. Imagine being in Bannockburn's shoes right now. Winning 5 rounds on the spin and now losing 3 on the spin. You're under enormous pressure. And 10 viewers in the chat for Dusty Pro League. Thank you everybody for watching. Make sure you show your loving support. Everything is very much appreciated, and it is all free. Love you all, respect it. Let's get after it. Oh, mate, Chalice is moving crazy. What the flip, Barney, says Slint. Slint is, you know, he's back. He's here back in Bannockburn. And he's getting a bit nervy. Because Bannockburn, he's dropping. He's dropping the concentration. He's getting a bit complacent when it switches over to attack. He did win 5 rounds on defence though. Can we expect the same from SKEPTAAR? Maybe. Apollo's also a Bannockburn supporter. When Bannockburn was 5-0 up, he said it's going to be 7-0 Bannockburn. But he got humbled as SKEPTAAR's 1-3 on the spin. 5-7 Bannockburn still stands. That is straight facts, the Chalice. I'm assuming that is what you predicted, and it is very true. It could happen. Let's go, Banny. Apollo is getting the hype in the chat. If you are a supporter of one of these players, come on, let's get hype. We're in a 5-3 situation. SKEPTAAR, he's got the momentum. Sachella said at 5-3, the comeback's gonna happen. Show your support. Show your support to the channel as well by liking and subscribing. Of course. Can't miss that detail out. I reckon this is a defense only wins type of game. It could be. There's been lots of ranked games as well where it's been only defences would win. Attack is probably more difficult than defence, at least when it comes down to 1v1s. Who knows how that differs in 5v5s? I don't really know. It just depends what you're better at. If Banny wins 1 game on attack, the game is done. Yeah, it could be. This can go any way, people. Now, in my opinion, before the round started, before round 3 started, before match day 3 started, I thought this was going to be the game of the round. The best match of the match day. But if you haven't checked out Apollo Flicks, check it out now! Apollo Flicks put on a show for us! That's why it's like 58 minutes long. Check it out. Breach charge from Bannockburn. Over at the other side of the map. I think that was on the hatch of Radar. If it's called Radar. And that's a nice attempt at a fake, but SKEPTAAR knows exactly where Bannockburn is from. That's Sophia charge. Bathroom going to get open now. And actually, I don't know if SKEPTAAR's aware. Or we know SKEPTAAR's aware, but I don't know if Bannockburn's aware. SKEPTAAR's holding the door frame. Bannockburn's lurking. Bannockburn going to swing, and he's went right into the reticle with SKEPTAAR. SKEPTAAR has won 4 rounds in a row. We're seeing a lot of one-time gunfights. If there was one thing that I could possibly take away from this match, it's quite a lot of the time. I mean, not all the time, but there's been a good few times where the first gunfight somebody's died. These people are clinical with their kills. But right there, Bannockburn, he was looking sloppy. He was looking lazy. But SKEPTAAR, he was ready for it. He had brilliant vault cam set. We've seen it time and time again inside ranked. He had good vault cams. And he was ready. He was positioned right. He was ready for Bannock's movement. And Bannock went right into the reticle of SKEPTAAR's MPX. Or SKEPTAAR, but A, if he wins one game on attack, or one round on attack, is what you're probably meaning. Yeah, it can go anyway, like I said. Alright.
Attacker's objective is to defuse the bomb.
Why are you hyped for SKEPTAAR's 4 wins in a row but not Banny's 5? I'm actually being for real. I thought I was getting too hyped for Banny, and so I had to be more hyped for SKEPTAAR. But in reality, I'm hyped for both of them, man. I'm hyped for both of them. Now, one thing is, before the game, I was being a little biased towards Bannock Bun, because me and him are in SP, and he's got this. He wants to avenge a certain somebody that SKEPTAAR went up against before. You're gonna have to check that out in the playlist section. It's already filtered from Ultimate on my channel. But like, I'm neutral between them both. I'm just showing the energy, you know what I mean? Showing the energy. If it starts going back and forward, then the energy will be there for each player. Let's go, Banny, says Apollo. That's brilliant. Apollo has been here from start to finish, supporting Bannock Bun in the chat with digital typing chants. That's the best he can do, and that's what matters. That right there is a true supporter, and he's a player showing his support for Bannock Bun. Respect to Apollo. Make sure you go subscribe. He has another competitor inside. Dusty, I need to stop shouting out so many people that aren't even in this game. Damn, nicest community on R6 YouTube. Best community. Most competitive. Overall greatest. I have staged cancer, says Achilles. That is more like it rather than this stage 4 talk. Stage means it's not real. Thank you, Achilles, for clearing that up. Some people in the chat were probably quite alerted. Bannock Bun, why? Big jump over. After droning, they nearly finds the head of SKEPTAAR. SKEPTAAR in daycare. Does Bannock Bun know he's there? He might. Goes for a wee swing. He still has a frag grenade. I think he tried to frag from below earlier. Nothing came from it, but he's still got a frag grenade. Big pre-fire. Nothing comes of it. SKEPTAAR is playing the patient game, the waiting game. Sandside A-bomb. Taking his time. Chilling. Bannock Bun rotates round to break room, and it's nice. SKEPTAAR hears it though. He's been alerted. Angles getting held from both players into objectives, but they're not going to find each other. 25 seconds on the clock. That means it's 25 seconds left. Bannock Bun takes down the barricade. Now it's time for action. Now it's time to move. 15 seconds left. Quick peek comes out. Pre-fire. SKEPTAAR does a little bit of a rotate to make himself more covered. Smart play. He's going to be holding that head level peak. Bannock Bun moves in. He's made himself only have 12 more bullets. Going to go for a big move round, but SKEPTAAR gets him first. It's another headshot. These players are high level. They're aiming head level, and it's a brilliant little snap from SKEPTAAR there. He has won 5 rounds on the spin, just like Bannock Bun. This is unbelievable. Oh my. 5 rounds on the spin from Banny on defense. 5 rounds on the spin from SKEPTAAR. But, plot twist, it's not on defense. SKEPTAAR got 1 round on attack. Now, if SKEPTAAR wins this one, that means he's won 5 rounds on defense and 1 attack. Bannock Bun needs to win his attack round here. And if he doesn't win his attack round here, I don't know if the sides get switched or if he gets another attack round. And I'll tell you what, if he does lose this one, Bannock Bun needs the sides to get switched because he is awful on attack as it stands in this match. SKEPTAAR got 1 more round anyways, unlucky.
5 seconds to go.
Both players have still a long distance to go. The game is not over yet. It's 5-5. Remember as well, don't be too focused on the game, because at the end of the stream we will have a league standings update where I will tell you how the leaderboard is looking. You need to stick around for that, because there's no point in watching these if you don't know what the result of it is, what the outcome is. Let's get it. Two minutes 15 on the clock, and there's not been a lot of action. But Bannockburn's made us win. It's a smart pick by Fuse. I actually see what he's doing now. I didn't clock on straight away, but now I have. He's going to fuse from above. And it could work. As it stands though, SKEPTAAR is enthroned, so nothing will happen to him. He's on his drone, Bannockburn, and he's found SKEPTAAR. That's going to get his drone destroyed though, because how recklessly he just ran into sight. Oof. Sorry about that. He's got 2 hard breach charges, and he could get hatched probably even with just a normal breach charges. I'm guessing it's not reinforced. Barricade gets opened. And Banny now going to have to strategically place his fuse charge. SKEPTAAR be hiding in corners all game for real. Like crouch walking xenomorph moment. That is fair enough, because SKEPTAAR all game he's been barricading, well, when on defense he's barricaded every doorway, which is the safest strat you can do when you're taking stuff really seriously. You're maybe a bit intimidated by your opponent, you're making sure that you win. And I guess he's been playing it smart. I'm not going to say he's been a rat and hiding in corners and that, but he's been playing it smart, and that could be in the form of hiding in corners. Me personally, I don't have anything wrong with the way he's playing. I think it's a tactic. I think it's a tactic that's effective, and it's shown to be effective. And with Bannockburn's 5-win streak as well, got nothing wrong with that. It's just, it's tactics, man. It's the way the game plays. All players in the league have different play styles, and that's the exciting part of it. Bannockburn still has a fuse charge. Now he might put that on one of the north walls, but if he does do that, it is going to force SKEPTAAR out of position. He could put one on the wall and then make SKEPTAAR rotate, force him to rotate, and then kill him while he rotates. But with only 25 seconds left, he doesn't have that time freedom. Bannockburn's put himself down to 20 bullets. Well, SKEPTAAR still has 31 in the mag. Camera took out, now only 15 seconds left. I think Bannockburn just looked up at the timer there, and now he knows he needs to push in. 18 bullets now, but with the amount of headshots it probably won't even matter. Big impact's been made there by SKEPTAAR. He's holding that split kind of side, so Bannockburn does have a chance to run in, but there's a goo needle strategically placed there, and there's not enough time. SKEPTAAR wins on time. Bannockburn down the drain. 6 rounds on the spin from SKEPTAAR, 5 defense rounds, 1 attack, and Bannockburn's crumbling. This would be absolutely heartbreak for the Bannockburn fans. What a bottle this would be to concede 7 on the row. This is looking like OzzytheeOne versus Flicks. Right.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Hold on. I'm gonna go over to SKEPTAAR. Can this mofo stop acting like there's 5 minutes per round? I'm guessing you're talking about Bannockburn there, as he did just lose on time. Time goes fast when you're playing. It definitely can take you by surprise, but if you're wanting to improve your game, you have to be aware of the clock at all times. If you focus on the gameplay and completely forget about the clock for like a minute, that comes in costly. And Bannockburn's not great at keeping track of the clock.
10 seconds to insertion.
And now Banny wins, my prediction was right.
5 seconds left.
I mean, Banny's 6-5 down, so your prediction isn't right. And if you meant to type SKEPTAAR instead of Banny, then you did say Banny earlier, so your prediction's not right, unfortunately. Unless I'm tweeting. Is that the first win on time in the Dusty 1v1 series? I think it might be. If you want to check for yourself, check out all the other Dusty 1v1 Pro Leagues in the playlist section of my YouTube channel. Check out Dusty 1v1 Pro League, and it is all filtered from oldest to newest. Boom! Self-promo and all that. But yeah, it might be. I can't remember another time one. And this is definitely a time one, so that was definitely a time round. And so yeah. But I tell you what, if Bannockburn wins this, then the stadium erupts, the chat erupts, Bannockburn goes for a swing. Bit of a messy pre-fire. And he's just chucking out stun grenades, hoping that maybe one bullet can land on the head of SKEPTAAR. And I feel like Bannockburn's just going to give it his all this round. I feel like he's just going to run in and go for the kill. Here he is on the double doors awaiting him. This is make or break. Big swing, sees the head, doesn't get the kill though. Another swing, crouched, level 3 doesn't get wall banged. 16 bullets, reloads, still a minute 40, but he's taking this one much faster. Another flashbang, needs to hide as SKEPTAAR swings, but the flashbang scares SKEPTAAR away. Now runs into a waiting room, but he's flashbanged himself. Now he's in his sight, he's all the way at back of initiation. Is the Legion of SKEPTAAR going to push on this? He is going to push on this. Bannockburn's going to stick because pros don't fake. Pros don't fake. Bannockburn plants the bomb. Now he's holding. Does he know that SKEPTAAR's with him? I don't know if he does. No, he doesn't. Impact goes out. Now he knows SKEPTAAR's with him. Swings. Sees SKEPTAAR. No bullets get hit on anybody though. Bannockburn going for the swing and he kills SKEPTAAR. This is unbelievable. This is truly mesmerising. Bannockburn, SP_Bannockburn, the old timer of Bannockburn 1968, has brought it to overtime. Oh, somehow I paused the stream on my phone. I thought I accidentally ended the stream, but I've got no idea. I think I just swiped at my phone and it just paused, man. The chat erupt. I mean, the chat don't erupt, but I mean, Seychelles, hype is F, hype is flip. Seychelles going crazy. I'm getting called on Discord, I'm getting called on contacts, I'm getting messages on WhatsApp. What is going on? Oh my goodness, says Joseph Periwinkle. Oh my goodness. I'm getting called on Discord by multiple people. People, I cannot pick up your calls right now. I can't pick up your calls. If you're trying to contact me, I'm sorry, but I did see a SKEPTAAR's lawyer advised him to leave the match immediately. Pick up, I can't pick up, I cannot pick up. Right, let's see though. Stand Up Shaw messaged me on WhatsApp saying, if Cammy wins, what happens? I don't have a clue what happens if Cammy wins. Now what I will say, one thing I haven't told you is there is a forfeit. Now Dusty Pro League has nothing to do with these forfeits. So if forfeits get put in place, I'm not going to mention about them, I'm not going to talk about them, because it has nothing to do with Dusty Pro League. But these two players wanted to make a forfeit themselves just for the sake of it. If Bannockburn loses, then SKEPTAAR gets to give him a haircut. And he is not a barber. He claims that he can get him right and all that, but it's all banter. I don't believe it. So probably Bannockburn will be going bald if he loses this. If SKEPTAAR loses, I've got no idea what Bannockburn put in place. Originally, Bannockburn said that SKEPTAAR's legs were going to get waxed, but I don't know if that's actually going to happen because that was a bit late, and that's a silly play from Bannockburn. SKEPTAAR wins it. Oh, that is so silly from Bannockburn. Answering some of the questions, and Bannockburn's made a bold play. He finka boost, he runs in, but there's a Goonido, he shoots a bit, turns his back, then SKEPTAAR swings. That is a silly, silly way to lose there from Bannockburn. SKEPTAAR's been playing Legion only on defence. Got to be ready for those Goonidos. Now if you get hit with a Goonido and then finka boost, I don't know what happens. But Bannockburn is basically just gave a round away to SKEPTAAR there. That's poor from him, lapse of concentration or something. But don't write him off. SKEPTAAR now on attack, and we know that Bannockburn has been good on defence. Likewise with SKEPTAAR, both players not very good on attack. But both players winning one round on attack. Bannockburn is going to have to do a madness here. Dropped an IP in chat from Seychelles. Oof. Wait, why did I get spammed? Yes, Stand Up Shaw. I'm sorry, I don't know. What do you mean? Look. I can just guess. I'm not very up to date with it. Because like I say, this isn't really, the forfeits isn't really Dusty Pro League. I'm just focused on the Dusty Pro League side of things. Forfeits, I know what Bannockburn's forfeit is. SKEPTAAR, I've got no idea. So I don't know how that's actually going to work, because if Bannockburn didn't put in a new forfeit before the game, then he can't really make a forfeit afterwards, so it might just end up being legs getting waxed. And, you know, that's not really a bad forfeit. It's a few seconds of pain, and you can just cover it up with trousers. Hair grows back. It's no biggie. Going bald is a biggie. It depends, of course. Like, if you like being bald, then it's a good punishment. If you don't like being bald, it's a pretty terrible punishment. Bannockburn's not fond of being bald or even having a buzz cut. So we'll see what happens. He wears shorts, yeah, but if his legs get waxed, then he just won't wear shorts anymore until it grows back, so it's no biggie. SKEPTAAR has moved into the map, into the building. We are getting some good games. P, yeah, but like, it will just bring in a pair of joggies for PE, won't he? So, it's the same with anything. If he wears shorts anywhere, he'll just start wearing joggies instead. If he does wear shorts though, then it's quite a bad punishment, because it is a, I don't know, you don't see manly men with waxed legs. It'll be an odd sight, but I think he'll just end up wearing joggies, won't he? Let's go Banny. Apollo still showing the support. Respect to Apollo. Alright, a minute left. Oh, we're getting into the intense stages. A minute left. SKEPTAAR has put down the Osa shield. We know what's happened before with an Osa shield, and he might actually go to push in. Bannockburn's holding waiting room. He's holding that double doors. It's going to be about who's first to it. Goonneedle goes off. Bannockburn, how is he going to act off this information? Bit of damage gets done to SKEPTAAR. 50 seconds left. SKEPTAAR retreated out, but he's going to have to go for a pushback, and as there's coming up to only 40 seconds left. Back on his drone. If he finds out where Bannockburn is, this is bad for Bannockburn, and he's found where Bannockburn is. It is bad for Bannockburn. Now he's going to move into waiting room. Going to go for a big swing here. Who's going to be first to it? Well, oh, it's none of the players. They briefly just miss each other. Now SKEPTAAR's still got 2 claymores, but instead he's going to go for the fake plant here. Osa shield going down. This is a great play, but Bannockburn does have an impact. Makes a rotate. Bannockburn trying to play with the mentals of SKEPTAAR. SKEPTAAR holding the rotate. Bannockburn can't really make up his mind, and SKEPTAAR wins it! It is going to be 8-6 to SKEPTAAR. Bannockburn fumbles the 5-0 lead. That is heartbreak for all Bannockburn fans. Take a bow, son. SKEPTAAR wins the game. If you want to check out their links, they put up a brilliant show today. If you want to check out their links, check them out in the description. Bannockburn's still at the party. Apollo's sad. there's quite a few sad people here. It was first Simi versus Jojo, and now the Banny versus some Randy SKEPTAAR. We skipped the sad stream in between. I'm one bald MF. Tell me if I'm that bald, people. Am I that bald? Oof, that's quite a nasty headset then. I don't know if you picked that up. Well, Rainbow Six connection error. I'm not that bald. Maybe a good buzz cut, but then it grows in, it's fine. Hey, you know what time it is now though? It's for the league standings. Don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave, we got league standings. A lot of the dent, I know the dent's great. Hold on. Oh, wait. I think the dent goes crazy. The dent goes crazy. Same mic. Oh, we do got the same mic, but you got a better one, Stand Up Straw. You got that fancy one that changes colour. Oh, fair enough. Cleanest cut in the UK, that's straight facts, Ferrywinkle, you know ball. Aye, okay, it's time for the league standings, no more messing about, let's get after it. Okay, let me load it up, give me a second. What a game we got given there. Check out the other games. I'll be honest, right, me v Taylor isn't going to be the highlight of the match day. But just check out the games that you haven't watched. Check them out when you're having a wee rest day, when you're having a chill down. Check out the other games, man, because you need to stay up to date. Anyway, this is the league standings. I'm going to edit it so that SKEPTAAR's won. What a win from SKEPTAAR there. What a win. Right, let's see it. Number 1, first place we got OzzytheeOne, who's coming in place for. Oh, we've got Slint messaging on the PlayStation. Alright, we got me at number 1. I'm in place for Chrissy Leiden because he backed out. I'll say this every stream because you need to know. Oh, they're messaging each other on the chat here. I hope nothing mental happens. I hope no IPs get dropped. I will see what happens. Number 2 is going to be SKEPTAAR. He's on 9 points as well as me. Both of us played 3 games, 1-3. I don't know what the next match day is, but I will be dropping it to the contestants soon. Or actually, I'll drop the next match that's on stream right now. Third, Bannock Bun. He's played 3 games, won 1 and lost 2. He is on 5 points. That was a must-win game from him. He's bottled it. Oof. And he needs to find momentum, just like Flex and Apollo. But Apollo did find momentum. He's on 3 games, 1 win and 2 losses, 5 points. He got out of that relegation zone. There is no relegation, but we just call it that because we like football. I got out of the relegation zone and now he's in the top 4. 5th, SP Taylor 82. He's played 3 games, 1 1, lost 2. 5 points with him as well. So, you know, between 5th and 3rd, they're all on 5 points. Top 2 are on 9 points. And then last place is FlexR6, who's in place for Stand Up Straw, who's played 3 games and lost 3. He's on 3 points. Now, on to the next league standings. In a minute, once I see the chat. Pick up the call or you can't do that. Look, I don't know why I got spammed with calls. You guys were hype. I respect it, man. I respect it. Alright, let's see what's going on. Yeah, P were just disappointed. Disappointed on that game. A lot of people mad. Keep up this content. And alright. Right. Whoa, Stand Up Straw's moving nuts. Let's rub mics. Yeah, we're moving in the wrong direction. Let's keep it on track here. Oof, man. Right. Oh! Next match day is going crazy. It's going crazy. So we have played 3 match days. That's round 1, round 2 and round 3 all played. Round 4, the first fixture is going to be SKEPTAAR versus OzzytheeOne. That's a big game. Top 2 battle it out to see who can get and claim that first place spot. We're going to have a good game there. I hope to see you all there. Second game is going to be Apollo 25 versus Taylor 82. These people have had mad beef in the past. Nowadays they've kind of resolved it, but they've had beef in the past. It's going to be a good one. All I'm seeing is W matches here. And then last but not least, you would have guessed it, it's Bannock Bun versus FlexR6, who's in place for Stand Up Straw. I'm in place for Chrissy Leiden. Bannock Bun versus FlexR6 is going to be another good game. Bannock Bun, he did not avenge the certain someone that SKEPTAAR beat inside Dusty 1v1s, but he needs to avenge himself. I've done other live streams where Bannock Bun did v FlexR6 and he needs to avenge himself from that. If you haven't checked that out, I think it's my most viewed video. It's got like 105 views. If you haven't viewed it, then sorry for the spoiler, but that is what it is. Yeah, it's a great match day. It's a great round coming up for yous there. That's round 4. So me v SKEPTAAR, Apollo versus Taylor, and FlexR6 versus Bannock Bun. I hope to see yous there. Thank you for tuning in for today's stream. I'm gonna have one last gander at the chat in case there are any questions, and if there isn't, then we just end off. Taylor's trash, and Apollo is going. And Apollo might have beat a cheater. You said he wasn't cheating, so Apollo might have beat a cheater. Might have beat a Zimmy. So Apollo's probably going to win that one. You can make your bets if you want. Barney's still on top, says the Chillist. SKEPTAAR solos Ozzy. Whoa. Hold your horses. We'll let it's going to be a good game, man. That's all I can say. Respect to me and SKEPTAAR. Respect to the whole competition. It's going to be a good game. Dusty's pay to win. There's no pain inside Dusty, bro. Unless you want to make a kind donation. Now, if you want to make a donation, you can only do it to me in real life. I'm not really bothered about donations. And if you do make a donation, it goes to the winner of Dusty Pro League, so whoever wins it gets the money. And the rule is if you win the money, you're not allowed to give the money to any other contestant because that defeats the purpose. Tell you what, me and Taylor are gonna be a good match. He's been informed. That's what I'm saying. If you haven't watched me v Taylor, then he wasn't great there, but he's gonna have to be back for redemption. It's gonna be a good game as well, guys. Don't underestimate. On form, yeah, we know what I mean. Alright, that's it for today, ladies and gentlemen. thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you all. We had 10 viewers today. Make sure you all like and subscribe. Drop a comment if you feel like it. Tell me what your best round, what your favourite round was. And that's it, man. Until next time, it's been another good stream. Best community on Rainbow Six YouTube. Love yous all. Peace.